The Zephyrians are quite happy, content in this cold environment. Meanwhile, here's Mario, about to get hypothermia. Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to some more Super Mario Odyssey. Last time we arrived here at the Ice Kingdom, and the way forward to, well, the bowl is now open. This time, the races are back on. So, down we go. So continuing on down into this area, we arrive at Snowline Circuit. Before we head on out, first thing to note though, we got Cat Mario right behind. And then heading on forward down the hill. If you ever want to come back up, we got this pipe here. This way to go back. So yeah, so right up there is where the wedding cake would have been. However though, not really much this year. Can't start without one more racer. And we don't qualify yet. However though, we have you over here. One racer won't come out of the waiting room. What's taking so long? Let's go ahead and check in on him. If I could not bonk to the wall. So, inside this room, first thing to note though, is right up here some coins. Not really too many, just a couple to note. Next thing to note, heading on forward, didn't mean to go between here, but we'll take it. We're gonna head on through this false wall of snow for some purple coins. You're making very good progress, we're already almost up to 40. And inside this room, race, I don't want to. The other racers are too serious. I don't stand a chance. If someone else wanted to race, they would be welcome to take my place. Well, wouldn't you know it? More than happy to take your place. So, around here, we can bounce and you can roll. So, welcome to Ball Physics. Before we head on out though, some coins along the way. 41, nice. So, heading on down further. I didn't get them all, but oh well. Well, we're all ready set to bounce. If I can talk to you.
Finally, now we can start the race. Our blah frosted frost cake was stolen, so the prize will be a blah multi-moon. Are you ready to race now?
It's been a while since we had a race, so let's start with some training. Alright then, so basic controls, bounce and bounce. We don't need to do enough training. Let's do our training with the race because YOLO. Alright then, so welcome to Bounce Bowl, where Rubber Band AI takes its place. So the thing to note about bouncing though is that you want to bounce right when you hit the ground. Makes things easier. Of course I'm doing it badly, but this one, there's like a huge margin of error. Okay, didn't want to hit there. So really you got to know when to bounce and how to bounce. Cut some corners and you should be fine. Just bounce right when you hit the ground. You have to press B, you can't hold it in. You can't buffer it. And then be sure not to hit the out of bounds. Well, the gray areas because, well, things don't go so well. If you hit the tops though, you will lose a lot of momentum, which does suck. So yeah, so be sure not to hit the upslopes, so you should be fine. This race is not that bad. Later ones though, since there will be more races, they suck. In fact, this is actually really bad. I think my practice run had like 54 seconds, so that was bad, but we still won. Hooray for margin of error, and he almost slapped someone.
What a race, you were like a supersonic snowman. Your prize is a blah multi-moon.
A new champion is born. You beat me fair and square. This can't be happening. Alright, and we are done here. Or are we? The sun's still up, but it's still cold. So what I'm trying to do is, again, another one of the very difficult tricks that you can do here. So one of the things you can do, which mind you is precise as heck, is that you can try to make your way up to the top there. Since you're not supposed to get that area, I don't think until after you beat the game. Like, it's super hard to do, very precise, but it is possible. So next thing to note though is that behind some of these areas, some very well hid purple coins, and we got ourselves a bunny here. So you gotta go ahead and chase him around. Alright. And we got him. Not too bad. Yeah. So the next area of note is going to be over here. Because right up here we have ourselves Lakitu fishing. You know what that means. Ice fishing. Darn it. I get too greedy. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. I want to consume you. Because I'm a nice person. There we go. Hooray! Yeah, got fishing in the glacier. Alright then. So our next course of action is going to be up here. Well, not necessarily up here. I just want to go down here for a landmark. Also, the penguins are out. So you can go ahead and do them. I think of course action is going to be inside here. Inside here we have another Koopa Troopa. Hey dude, you up for a challenge? Everyone loves walking, right? The problem is most don't take it seriously. That's what trace walking is all about. If you can walk like a champ, you'll win a prize. Want to try? Sweet. The rules are a cake. Just walk around and follow the arrows on the ground. Here's the fun part though. It'll disappear. You gotta score 80 points once again. It's a triangle with ice physics. And understand angles. And you'll have pretty easy time. If you mess up your angle, then things will be very rough. That was pretty good. 96 points first try. That walk was serious business. Boom, this power moon is yours. Yeah. Walking on thin ice indeed. So that's it there. There will be another challenge there, but that's not until later. So I guess the next course of action is going to be right up here. Here we got ourselves a timer challenge. And you gotta make your way to the moon. Issue though is that, well, these platforms do sink. There we go, last frame. Hooray, timer challenge 1. So by swimming through here, well, obviously you'll start freezing. Please. There we go. So here we get ourselves new enemy. Cheep Cheep again. Cheep Cheeps are exactly the same as they were before. Just snowy Cheep Cheeps. Hooray, so our next course of action is somewhere out this way. Somewhere. I think it's right in this general area. There we go. Right here is an 8-bit Toad. Replacing Luigi for the second half. So of course the Captain Toad was more or less trying to do marketing for Captain Toad for the Wii U. Sorry, for the Switch. You gotta remember this is the Switch. So upon swimming around here, the next area is gonna be right down here for the final 3 coins of the kingdom. So yes, the coins, they are pretty easy to get. So next up, yes, right over here is a challenge. So here you got to walk up this thin slope for some notes. Be careful not to fall down and you should be fine. And then right up here, last bit of notes. There we go. Taking notes done. So you might notice at the top here there was a very suspicious looking snow patch. Well, upon breaking it open, Captain Toad again. I just found an 8-bit of you.
It was so cold, I was trying to find shelter, but I got buried in the snow. Brr! Luckily, I found a blow-powered moon in there. Enjoy!
My voice! Alright then. So somewhere around here, I think, is our next area. Where is the door at? So this area is pretty chilly. And sadly, not really too much you can do right now. Like, you have these pools of water here that don't really serve a purpose now. I guess we can head on to here. Ah yes, this one! This challenge I do like. So we gotta collect some things and race along the pathway. Now things get complicated, because now we got some snakes here. Alright, should be good if I skip that one. So upon racing through here, be sure not to get hit. And then continue on upwards. Sure to grab the flowers, and then at the end, avoid the moon, and keep going. So upon dodging all of those, we reach the end. Hooray! Getting here was good job. You really are something. Indeed I am. The lunatic. Dashing above and beyond. So yeah, so rocket flowers are always fun. Whee! Movement! Alright, dashing over the cold water. There's something fun about running across water. Alright, so being done there, our next course of action... I guess we should probably start collecting the moon shards here. I've been avoiding them for no good reason. So our first moon shard's up here. I guess technically second. I don't know, I cannot count. If I were good at counting, then, well, I'd be a vampire. Alright then, so heading out that way. We can go ahead and pluck that. And we have ourselves a, another timer challenge. This one's not too bad. Just be sure to climb. I said climb. There we go, last frame again. Hooray! Alright, next course of action, I know I'm saying that a lot, is right here. We have ourselves another hatless door. Where we can't use Cappy at all in this room. Inside this room. Alright then. Avoiding the Goombas. Here we gotta use the ice, sea water, to get up to the top. You don't want to spend too long in there because, well, death is a thing. And we also cannot use the Goombas here. You just gotta avoid them. So inside this little icy maze, we gotta head up here, thaw ourselves out a bit. Darn it. Hooray, we don't actually need to use it. So inside this room, just continue climbing up. Alright, we're just about there. So next up, we gotta avoid this Goomba tower. And we have this giant platform here. Don't go into the water yet. Instead, we're going to take this up to the very top. Another pole vault challenge. Chili. Hooray. Alright then. So here you want to ground pound your way to the bottom. There we go. And our moon. Yeah. Jump and swim in the freezing water. That was pretty easy. Alright. I can only think of maybe a couple more moons we can do right now. Alright then, so we got that moon shard there. That's 3 of 5. We got the note challenge. I think there's something around here. Yeah, my memory is not the greatest. Alright. So at the top of this pillar, some free coins. And on this one, nothing. So we don't want to get blown by the Taifu there. We will need that Taifu, but not right now. So I guess I'm going to poke around for the last shard, because I literally forgot where it was. And I didn't take notes on that because why should I take notes? I'm so lazy. Anyway, shortcut up to the top right here. Alright, found it. It was in a pool. Hypothermia! Alright, got the last one. And the moon's right by where we need to go next. Perfect. Kind of thaw ourselves out a little bit. And I guess head to the moon. Okay, so the ice shards here I always forget about. Yeah, we can go by a little bit longer. I just want to clean up the rest of the kingdom. Since, well, most of the stuff is outside of it. So, there goes the seed. Can I still save it? Yep. Cool. So what we need to do is, take that there, unplug that, take this up to the top, and toss it inside the thing for, well, one of these sky challenges. Okay, this challenge. You can tell that we're in for some fun because Athletic is playing. This is absolutely misery. I hate this. I am going to die probably 30 times. This is not a very good challenge. If you fall, the punishment's worse than death. I don't like this challenge at all. I am making bad singing. Anyways, the next thing is we gotta ride this up to the top. Or is it the next one? I think it's the next one. Okay, I'm losing my rhythm there. Next up, we got to ride this thing down, then slowly get through these rings and don't fall. Then at this next tower, you gotta ride it up to the top, then go backwards for another moon. Alright. Enough singing out of the way. High altitude spinning. Don't dive. I learned that the hard way. So instead, we're going to take this to the next one, and then follow this down for a lot of coins. So this is a pretty good money grinding spot. There's a better one simply out of us, because the seed is kind of annoying to get. But still, that was a lot of coins. So we're done with that moon. Alright, next course of action is going to be this Taifu over here. There we go. So we're going to take this Taifu over this way. Get ourselves our next moon. I didn't mean to do that. So right over here we have ourselves a blowing challenge. And head on to this hat door. Inside this room is one of the few instances where you don't actually want to, well, one of the few instances where there's no secret moon. Instead, it's literally a block puzzle. Because why the heck not? So you don't have to worry too much about them getting unstuck. And the puzzle itself is pretty easy. You just kind of blow it around and take things slow. I don't know, when I think of hard block puzzles, I tend to think of like older SNES games. I don't know, a good block puzzle is always fun to do. So we're done with that. Again, not really that hard of a puzzle. There are some hard puzzles that do come up later on in the game, but some of them don't have to be super difficult. It's better to have a easy challenge than a easy and fun challenge than a hard and not so fun challenge. It's a good way to go about things. So we are, I think, just about done with the exterior, anyways. Since I think we got everything, except for one little detail, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So our next course of action is going to be inside town. Hooray, town! As you can tell, I'm running out of things to think about. What's such, man? You're back. Indeed we are. So right over here. What is our racing uniform? The only uniform that counts. Nothing but undies. Wow, only a serious tough guy would brave this cold in nothing but undies. Sorry, I've been doing this for the past 2 episodes. Help. You're a real beast. Please take this. Hypothermia. Alright, let's get Mario out of this cold weather, shall we? So inside here we got ourselves the cap shop. Inside the cap shop, well, we get ourselves the nesting dolls, the Shivarian rug, and the sticker, of course, and then the hood and outfit. I did some searching and I couldn't really find any references that the hood has for other Mario games. Alright then. So we are done there. Now we're definitely bundled up and a lot better suited for the cold. Anyways, nothing new to purchase right now. So let's just go ahead and take our moon. Warmth. Alright, we're done there. See, so I'll be honest, I much prefer being warm than cold. I don't do well with cold. I don't. Hell, I'm wearing sweaters up into summer. You cannot enter unless you are properly dressed for extreme cold weather, like with fluffy hood and warm boots. You look ready for the snow. Glad you know what you're doing. Go on in. So we need the snow outfit to head in here. So inside here we get ourselves a pretty cool 8-bit section. Because I like this 8-bit section, so our course of action is going to be dodging Spinies on ice physics. Ice physics means you gotta commit to your actions, so and going along this way. There we go. So be sure not to fall. I'll take the damage boost. Whatevs. Alright, we avoided damage there. You know, I'm gonna let them do its thing. So, right up here we get ourselves the hidden moon. Just gotta jump along the 1-inch blocks. Yeah, the 1 block gap. Very common in Mario games. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our final coin. Alright, and the shell... Okay, I was going to say, did this shell despawn? No. They're just far enough off cycle. So not really too bad of a moon. Yeah, the 8-bit sections, they're really cool. And I will say that one is one of the cooler ones. My favorite one isn't 4-bit though. So I'm just trying to think what else is there. Talkatoo, talk to me. What's a secret? Found with Snow Kingdom art. I know that one. Next one, Snowline Circuit Class S. That one's next. What else is there? Alright, just those 2. Perfect. So we started the episode off with a race, and we're going to end the episode off on a race. Hooray for cool times. Alright then. So upon heading back through here, we're going to head and capture our bounce guy, and then go back to the race circuit.
I'm relieved that it's business as usual on the racing front. The grand prize for this race is a Blah Power Moon.
Now, do you want to race or do you want to race? Alright then, so we got Bound Bull Grand Prix S. So, winning is going to be a little bit harder this time. So yeah, so everyone is a lot more pumped and ready to go. So you gotta be on top of your game for this one. Be sure to take the circuits and you should be fine. It's like someone bounced out of bounds. Okay, first try, I was very nervous the entire time. You might have saw in the replay that I was very quiet. And I got overtaken on the second lap. I guess it was a fluke that you won. Here's this power moon. Alright, farewell. So I think that is it here in the Ice Kingdom. Or I guess the Snow Kingdom. After Metro Kingdom and the Lost Kingdom being pretty intense, this kingdom's actually really chill, like, it's not hard at all. I'm just double checking, because that one's probably the hint art. And that's it. So we aren't quite done yet. So we have this Taifu here and that wall all the way over there. We're going to take this Taifu over here for, well, a nice little secret. So upon taking this Taifu, anyways, you have to take the one up top. You can't take that one down there because, well, they're locked to altitudes. So upon blowing this all the way to the end, there we go. We can take this up for a painting. And we have returned to the Cascade Kingdom once again. Yeah! A secret path to Fossil Falls. So yeah, so we are back here in the Cascade Kingdom. So Snow Kingdom will lead here. Alternatively, if you do lakeside to lakeside painting, will also lead you here. So, while we are here, there's a couple things I want to do just for quick maintenance. And that's right down here. Right down here we have the Desert Wanderer. It's me, your friend from, well, the Sand Kingdom, but also the Metro Kingdom. I'm the taxi guy. I mean, he's the taxi guy. But I'm the guy riding the taxi. Here, gift for you. Yeah. A tourist in the Cascade Kingdom. I'm up for a bite. Some neat eats. Yummy grub, major meals, no place like that. And the perfect place. We'll get there in a flash. So we can't intercept him for a little bit. So I'm going to save the more or less the rest of the cleanup for later. I just wanted to continue them for later. So there's some more stuff that has opened up in the Cascade Kingdom. But we're kind of running low on time. And plus, I don't think Mario appreciates being in a hot kingdom in such warm outfit. Alright then, so with that all done, we made pretty good progress this episode. Well, I guess let's go ahead and dump our moons in. So we are ready to head off to the next kingdom. Nice even 270. So next up we have the Seaside Kingdom, which we will go to in the next episode. So next time in Super Mario Odyssey. We depart this very snowy region and head off to something a lot more tropical. I will see you all then.